Alright, YouTube, it's the Shadow King Nazri, and let me be the first to say, I was right. I was totally right. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm talking about what happens at the end of Dragon Ball Z for Casa Noel, or Revival of Frieza, the new movie. So, you're probably wondering, what am I right about? Remember when I did a video saying that I think that the ideal ending for Revival of Frieza to settle the whole dispute between the Vegeta fanboys who wanted Vegeta to solo out Frieza after Goku lost his round with Frieza, and the Goku fanboys who want Goku to just come in and save the day, defeat Frieza like most of the other movies aside from Battle of the Gods. Yeah, I said that the best way to compromise was to have Goku and Vegeta defeat Frieza together. And due to some spoiler notes that was given from Cousin Chu, well, it turns out to be the case. So what happens at the end is Goku fights Frieza in his traditional final form, and as expected, due to Goku training for all these years, manages to overpower Frieza. And Frieza decides to reveal his golden form. And at first, Frieza seems to have the advantage, but Goku realizes that Frieza can't keep up his stamina for that form because it keeps draining it, implying that Frieza did not train to maintain that form. And it's kind of akin to his 100% form, where the only difference between those two is that Frieza only looked like he could handle Goku because Goku was holding back. I think in the manga it was a lot shorter because Goku was still owning Frieza, but that's a whole different story. But basically, Goku tries to take advantage of Frieza's lack of stamina reserve, and it seems like he might win. But Sorbet, one of Frieza's generals, uses a paralysis power to stop Goku, and Frieza takes advantage of that and beats Goku. And that's when Vegeta comes in, and people think that Vegeta was going to step in and fight Frieza. Not quite as what you thought it was going to be. What Vegeta does is give Goku a senzu, and Goku proceeds to tell Vegeta what he's learned about Frieza's new form, and Vegeta proceeds to do it. And it seems that Vegeta is being able to take him on the road. Now, did Vegeta become a Super Saiyan God? It's being implied later that he did. I'm not sure if he goes into Super Saiyan God in the first fight, but I'll probably have to look at those details again. But yeah, bottom line, Vegeta does get put Frieza on the ropes. And like in old Frieza fashion, Frieza is so he hates losing so much that he decides to blow up the planet and be a sore loser. And basically the whole Earth is destroyed. And all of you Frieza fans are saying, "Yay, Frieza blew up the Earth." Wow. People like myself are saying, "Boo did it." And Boo did it better. That's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, Goku, fortunately, however, is saved because he was with Beerus and Whis. And Beerus basically tells it to him straight that the reason that Frieza was able to do this was because Goku was kind of went soft and was careless. Basically, Goku likes to fight fair and doesn't like to go all out. He likes to play it fair and study the enemy's techniques and what have you. And that's basically what he did with Frieza, and he shouldn't have done that. And Goku is starting to see the repercussions of his actions, and Uh, Fortunately for Goku, Whis has the ability to time travel, as it was explained in the manga, and he goes back 3 minutes before the Earth was destroyed, so he can fight Frieza again. And yes, I knew that was coming. Insert Team 4 Stars joke about the Canaston saying, "I knew you did that." I'm sorry, I can't impersonate that kind of voice. So yeah, and Goku and Vegeta decide to work together to defeat Frieza. Now, what's really interesting is that when they turn into Super Saiyan, they have blue hair, and according to what the information is telling us, this new form is called the Super Saiyan Beyond God. Clearly, a title in work. I'm sure we'll get a better name. Uh, a lot of people think it might be Super Saiyan God 2 or whatever, and some people have mixed feelings about it called Super Saiyan God 2. Honestly, I'll just leave my opinion until we see what we get officially. So in the meantime, we'll just call it Super Saiyan Beyond God. And basically, what it is that Goku and Vegeta have been training with Whis to master the Super Saiyan God energy, which I'm assuming Vegeta got between Battle of Gods and Bukatsu no F during the 2 to 3 years that this movie takes place in. And that's as explained in Battle of Gods. Once you become a Super Saiyan God through the ritual, your body absorbs the energy and recognizes that experience, and thus it adapts to it, adapts to the power, and thus when you use your Super Saiyan powers in any form, it will channel into the Super Saiyan God form. I mean, the Super Saiyan God power, and that's the result. And thus they use this new form to beat Frieza. So basically, yeah, Goku and Vegeta did defeat Frieza together. Now, like I said, I was right. This was the best compromise. Uh, and even from what I've heard, a lot of people were satisfied with this movie and with this ending, even some of the Vegeta fanboys. Now, if you are a Vegeta fan and you can accept that Vegeta did have a big role in the defeat of Frieza, but didn't solo him out, great. If you're a Goku fan who could do the same thing, great. If you're either of these fanboys who want them to solo out, no help, just get there, be the main hero and get all the glory, well, tough peanuts, you're not getting that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of info, and I'm just gonna say, I was right. I was right. I'll see you guys later.